Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so today we're looking at stage 1 of True Familiar Royale. It's on very hard. This is a team that I haven't tested yet. I've just thrown it together because I used my team building template. I really don't need one now, but I have one like on my desktop just pasted on a sticky note when I'm team building. So it makes it a little bit easier to do that for me. But essentially, I'm going to go through the team, explain what they do. And I'm going to show you the skill flow as well. I know it's a competitive mode essentially, but I've used, this is a general team that I put together. It's not the best, it's not the most optimal. This is basically, I've just thrown together units that I know will do this because I know a lot of you won't be able to replicate my exact team. So I'm going to explain what they do, and the idea is you choose units that you have that can do what I'm saying they can. Don't pay no attention to the levels or hero ascension levels, because there's always going to be a way around it. That this stage does hit hard, so your units need to have breastplates and you need to have a healer. My healer is Haruhime, and she's coming in last. I'm lucky enough to have assists that are a high enough level so that my units shouldn't die before she gets in and is able to heal. But I will, big but, and I cannot lie. This isn't my personal team. This isn't the team that I used to get my highest score, and the reason of that is I got in really late yesterday. I hadn't even logged into Danmachi, and when I got online, people in the familiar had already put teams together that would score optimally for us. And morally, I don't think it's okay to share someone else's work without their permission. So it's not my place to share a team and a skill flow that I didn't make. So it's not a competitive thing. It's not trying to make sure that no one else scores as high as my familiar, because like, well, people in my familiar outscored me. So it's nothing to do with score. It's just, it's not, I don't think it's okay to share other people's work without permission. I hope you understand that. In saying that, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to drop a like. They help so much. And I have to give a huge thank you to all of you guys that have been hitting these like, what are they called? Goals. Goals. Imagine not having goals. Hitting these like goals, man, they're really helping. I am noticing a peak in, or not a peak, I'm noticing a rise in continual interactions and stuff like that, and I really appreciate that. So let's get into the explanation of the team, and then we'll get into the run. I will show you the skill flow after I explain as well, so hopefully that helps. So slot 1, we have Line with Aphrodite. Line increases SA gauge charge, and it's a fast modifier, so she's guaranteed to go before everyone else on this team. Aphrodite is there to increase AoE damage by 12%. You can supplement this for any of the other AoE ones that we have. I'm pretty sure it's 10% for AoE damage prior to this. Or if you have her MLB, I think she does like 15. I can't remember what she does at MLB, but she does more. Chigusa here is a flex pick. You can replace her with anyone that just does AoE water damage. I chose her specifically because she has additional SA gauge charge, and she heals herself on counter, which means I don't have to worry about her dying as much, and Haruhime can then focus on healing other people, because there are turns where these fuckers hit hard. On Chigusa, I have Finn for the SA gauge charge. If you do not have Finn from last year, I understand like it might be an issue, but he's kind of an essential unit since last year. If you don't have him and you can't generate that SA gauge charge, this team may not work for you. I'm not quite sure of the maths there, but you may be, if you have this Eyes MLB'd, here, then you may be able to just slot her in there instead, but I don't think it'll do the same. I'm not sure. You still should have SAs by the turn that you need them for. I think this and this are just overkill, but we'll see. Next I have Luna. Luna is here for physical resist debuff, as well as the fact that she does AoE damage. So AoE water physical unit, if you have that, someone that lowers, I mean, here usually I would have the anniversary bell, but I know a lot of you guys probably don't have that bell or don't have it to a high enough level. I should say there is someone in my familiar that's running this bell level 60 and it still serves him pretty well, so you can do that if you have bell level 60. You just need, like I said, make sure he's got an MLB assist as well as some armor on there and you'll be okay. Please pay no attention to the one missing hero ascension level that just doesn't exist there. But yeah, physical resist and AoE damage is what I want here. Another flex pick, replace her with someone that does physical resist debuff as well as AoE water damage. Then finally, Aisha. Aisha is the core damage dealer for this whole team. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you have her level 60, she will still hit like a fucking beast on this stage. So bring her. On her, I have Apollo, who's the current highest physical resist debuffing assist in the game. Yellow Chick Hestia on the Luna here for the water resist, wind resist. Oh, she gives wind resist, but that's not really that important. Debuff, but that's not really that important because Yukina's not going to really hit that hard. And she also gives a 15% strength buff to the whole team. Moving on, we have Yukina here, who is here for the AoE damage increase. You can use, I think, the Aphrodite that recently came out. I can't. Was she a anniversary unit? I can't remember if she was a banner. No, I'm pretty sure the Aphrodite that I'm talking about isn't time limited, but you can use her. I'm pretty sure she does do AoE damage increase. And then on her, I have this Hestia, who increases wind and water damage by 15%, and I'm pretty sure she does some other shit. Let me just have a look. This when you get attacked, basically increases your physical resist and magic resist by 30% for 2 turns, which is going to be a big deal in this stage because they hit hard. And then finally, I have Haruhime for the buff extensions, the debuff extensions, the heals, and the SA, which we will be using, I think. Pretty sure we're using her SA on turn 6. Sorry, I'm recording earlier than usual, and it's my morning coffee. And then finally, Eyes for more SA because I pretty much covered all my bases and I don't need anything else in my assists. So this is just an easy add-on. Like, I have a free slot going through my checklist. I've covered everything, so I can get away with just using her to gain a little bit more SA. Right now, we're gonna have a look at the skill flow. The skill flow goes up to turn 9, but I'm expecting to end this on turn 6 with a double SA. And if you're wondering why I double SA on turn 6, it's because when you stack SAs, they have an additional multiplier added when you combo them. So for each additional SA, you gain a 20% damage modifier on your SA. So 2 people will gain 20% more damage on their SAs. 3 people would be 40, or is it 60? No, no, it's 40. I'm pretty sure it's just 20% per person, but I'm sure it starts at 2. Sorry. Just knowing stacking SAs does more damage. Let's just put it that way. We're gonna get into it now. Everyone's running breastplates. My Aisha, I was lucky enough to have 4 stats on my Aisha. Aisha's weapon, I should say. It's not the 4 stats that I would ideally have wanted, but it's 4 stats. I mean, it's double crit, strength, and dex. I'm not gonna no, it's double crit, strength, and agility. So yeah, double strength, crit, and agility. No, double crit, strength, and agility is what I'm saying. Okay, so SA gaze charge across the board, and then we're gonna increase strength here. Like, keep in mind, Aisha is the only person that's gonna buff water damage here, and these 2 do not buff their water damage. We just gotta pray RNG doesn't screw us and I have to rerun this and then edit it in like I didn't die. Okay, right. Notice how Chigusa countered and healed herself. That's what we're going for. Now we're moving into we're moving into AoE damage territory now. We're gonna get the faithful. There's the Hestia. Luna is looking low. I need her to survive this turn. And she's gonna use her skill 1 again, so I can increase counter rate and heal by 30% for Haruhime as well, because ideally I need Haruhime to counter and heal Luna this turn or she will die. There we go. So she's going first, and now if someone hits Haruhime, there we go, there's the counter. Right. I should have said that when I was building the team. Like, the counter plus the heal is huge. Obviously, I know not everyone's gonna have this, but you can see they hit really fucking hard. This is not the only order you can do it in. You can also just start with Haruhime in the front, but she ideally needs to be in that primary left position. Just keep that in mind. Okay, now we're just gonna be doing. Now we've moved into the stage where we're just doing damage abilities. We're gonna. Why are we redoing this? Why is this a thing? Pretty sure. pretty sure I don't need to redo that. I'm pretty sure I can just sit here and do this. Yeah, okay. There we go. I'm pretty sure I can just, yeah, I don't need to redo turn 1. Okay, cool. Alright, as you can see, Aisha is hitting like a truck, and we're coming up on 2 SAs before turn 6, but I'm going to stick to it, man. I'm aiming for turn 6. Because I know a lot of you guys may not have the SA gauge charge that I have, so this will, put it this way, I'm only going to double SA turn 6, okay? And we're already a turn ahead, we have 2 SAs, but I know that some of you may not have the eyes, or may not have the fin, or maybe you don't have them leveled as high. You know, my eyes are level 60, but that's neither here nor there. If you don't have her, that's still 66% SA gauge charge you do not have. So I'm going to give an extra turn allowance just in case you've replaced her with someone else. Oh, we're still here. We're still doing all this nonsense. Everyone's really high, and I'm going to say that's basically because of that one reset of counters and heals. So the Haruhime is really putting in work now because she has that additional heal and counter buff. Anyway, right, so moving on. I don't think we're going to get an additional SA by turn 6. That would be fucking crazy. But wouldn't it be nice if you could triple SA turn 6? That would be great. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is the best team. I'm just saying I put a team together using a template, you know, of having strength buffed, physical resist debuffed, element buffed, element resist debuffed, you know, and then SA gauge charge everywhere. And then we should be okay. Okay, so we're going for the double SA. I'm hoping this will do a decent chunk of damage. How much health do they have? For one, 3.9. Okay, I'm pretty sure we should be able to finish it this turn. I don't know if Aisha herself is going to finish it with her SA, but we still have 2 follow-up attacks afterwards. If not, then it looks like it's a turn 7 finish, but that's not a huge deal, given this is just a general team run. We're not going to watch the SA. We're not going to watch it. For those of you guys who do not have that Haruhime, by the way, you can still use the OG Haruhime. The only difference being that you will lose 20% on her SA buff. This Aisha SA, oi! $4.7 mil. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that. That ended it turn 6. This is exactly why I said Aisha is necessary. Unfortunately, this is how this game works. Like, you need certain units for certain banners, and don't think you have to pull on everything. It's just, this is anniversary. You should really try to pull for everything. But that is going to be it. And what did we score? Let's have a look. See, 16 million. I would say, as an average player, that is really good. That's really, really good. If you cannot score this, please don't feel bad. No, honestly, I'm not saying that you should be able to score this. I'm just saying with that team, that's a really good score. If you can, I would say between 12 to 16 million. If you can hit that, you are fine. You know, if you can't, then I assume you're a newer player. But if you can't hit any of that, man, don't feel bad. Honestly, it is a game. Enjoy yourself. If you need help, jump in Discord. There are people in my Discord that are willing to help new players. So if you are lacking understanding, or even just don't understand why you're not scoring as well as you should be when you've got the units, you know, there's people that can help you for that. I'm not shaming anyone here, okay? Don't feel pressured to be like, oh, I'm not scoring as much as LD. No, don't worry about that, man. But that is going to be everything. Like I said, general template. Just pick in and pull out units as you need. As you can see, with the additional SA gauge charge there, I was near 3 SAs by turn 6. So I'm assuming the overkill SA gauge charge that I had there is not as necessary for the assists. So you can probably replace Finn with someone else, or Eyes with someone else. I'm not sure if you can replace both. Experiment, find out. You get 99 runs a day, so you use them as you need to. Anyway, guys, that is going to be everything. I'm sorry this went on for 14 minutes. Fuck me. Have a great fucking day. Please remember to like the video if you did enjoy this video. I love you guys. Whatever you're doing, have an amazing fucking day, and I'll catch you in the next one.